What up? It's your boy, Will Nichols, and today I'm going to be talking about the No FAP movement and my stance, my perspective on the No FAP movement. So, a lot of guys have asked me to make this video. A lot of girls have asked me to make this video as well, because it's become very, very popular. And for those who don't know, No FAP is essentially a movement where people encourage not masturbating in men, which I think in general is a very, very good thing. Because we have a lot of porn addiction, we have a lot of porn watching, and there's no doubt in my mind, period, that porn destroys, it just fucking melts away your brain, okay? And not only that, it destroys your dick, it destroys your relationships, it destroys how you relate to women, it destroys how you perceive women. So all in all, porn is a big no-no. And for most guys, porn means masturbation as well. So then we have this no FAP movement, which is kind of revolving around. They're very similar concepts. But before we even get into that, I just want to back it up a little bit. Because for those who have been following me for a little while on Instagram and or Twitter, you know that I'm a big advocate for sacred sexuality and sexual energy, sexual cultivation, sex magic, tantra, the whole shebang. Okay, I'll also be dropping a video on tantra pretty soon. But anyways, you know I'm an advocate for sacred sex. But the reason that I wanted to initially bring this up was you need to understand the power of sexual energy. Because if you do not understand the power of sexual energy, then no FAP won't make a lot of sense to you. I mean, to be honest, here's the thing. All you need to have is a little bit of logic, okay? No man jerks off and then says, I'm going to go conquer the world. You know, when you jerk off or when you masturbate to ejaculation, to orgasm, you're all sluggish. You know, your dick goes soft and so does you. And that's the thing, and that's a big issue with masturbation in men. This is what I say to a lot of my clients, and why I recommend them begin practicing no FAP or lack of masturbation in porn, is because it ultimately depletes you of your sexual energy, and your sacred sexual energy is the most powerful energy within the cosmos. It is the energy that created the Big Bang. It's the energy that created you. It's the energy that created me. So we were all created out of that orgasmic sexual energy, and thus it's very powerful. In fact, powerful enough to make babies, which is pretty damn powerful if you ask me. But it's also the same energy that creates literally everything else in our life. Any project that you create, anything that you are engaging with creatively, or you need focus, creative energy, and just inspiration, that is your sacred sexual energy. So your sexual energy and your creative energy are not different energies. They're the same thing. So when we understand this, you know, wasting your days jerking it and fapping off to some fucking e-girl online is really not going to help you that much, right? It's not going to help your business. It's not going to help your relationship. It's definitely not going to help your relationship. It's not going to help your self-esteem either. You know, you can tell a guy who watches a lot of porn. You can tell. Like I can, like, if someone came up to me and said, you know, here are two guys, tell me which one watches porn and tell me which one doesn't. And if that was correct, that one of them really doesn't watch porn and one of them really does, you will be able to see and tell the difference, guaranteed, when you know what to look out for. Because there's a kind of archetype associated with addicted, kind of porn addicted, avid porn watchers, avid masturbators, where they're low energy, they're usually a little bit like slumped over, you know, their body language, you know, they're usually a little pale, gaunt, and, you know, in this age where we've, you know, created giant movements like OnlyFans and Twitch and streaming and have literally unlimited porn at our fingertips, it's not surprising that a lot of people ended up turning out this way. What is surprising to me is how much people didn't realize this was affecting them. Okay, because a lot of people think that there's such thing as conscious porn consumption, and I hate to break it to you, but there isn't. Okay, because porn is porn, and at the end of the day, porn is not benefiting you in any way. And I would really like to hear someone. So maybe if you believe that porn benefits you, I'd really like to hear your perspective below, because I have not heard one solid argument for watching porn other than I get an orgasm, which is not a solid argument. So if you have a solid argument, please drop it below. But as of now, I have not heard of a single solid argument for porn. Masturbation, a lot of people say it relieves tension. Guess what? That's a poor excuse. There's lots of amazing other things that we need to relieve tension, and that can be used to relieve tension, that do not deplete your sexual energy. For example, breath work. In fact, that increases your sexual energy, and in a conscious way. So, meaning a lot of people have difficulty dealing with their sexual energy. So when you get an urge, let's say you get a little horny, you get a little urge, you get a raging boner in the morning, and the first thing you want to do is, fap one off, start your day. A lot of people do that. And you're starting your day depleting your energy. You're starting your day depleting your vital life force energy, and most likely to some degenerate e-girl online. And that is not the way you should be using your sacred sexual energy. The moment you get out of bed, you should be using your sexual energy to create more, to build more, to bring more life into you, to bring more creative energy into you. So breath work, meditation, pranayama, cold showers, hydration in the morning, cold juice, the whole shebang, nice hot lemon water, all of that preps your body and it helps you relax ultimately. So if your main reason behind masturbation is supposedly relaxing, okay, or it helps me relax, I can't sleep without jerking one off, okay, you need to practice meditation. You need to practice other exercises. You need to probably work out too. A big trend that I've noticed is the people that tend to masturbate the most are people that tend to work out the least. Okay, that's a big problem. Not only are we creating weaker men in our world, but we're also now, getting addicted to the wrong things. You should be addicted to building up your body as strong vitality. You should be addicted to the increase of vitality that you get from working out, from doing yoga, from meditation, from pranayama, from all of that. Cold showers. I hate cold showers, but I do them every morning. It's my little ritual, and as of 2021, I've been getting up really, really early, and part of that routine has been getting up and just like getting all and then once you get all you feel it, then you just hop in, because it's like my body does not want to go into the cold shower in the morning. I'm like all warm in my duvet and just like, oh, it's so nice. So nice. It's so nice in here. It's like the womb. I don't want to leave. But I say, get up, you little bitch. It's time to fucking go. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of guys that need to do that. A lot of people need to do that. And when you get into the habit of watching porn, or you get into the habit of jerking one off, and by the way, this advice does not go for women. Women, when they masturbate, it's called tiding, and what that does is, women can have endless orgasms. Women can, it's like the tides of the moon. It's not for men. It's a volcanic eruption. It's an explosion, and you lose a lot more. You don't really lose anything through masturbating as a woman. Now, using vibrators excessively and watching porn, those are both detrimental to your sexual energy and your sensitivity, so definitely be mindful about that. And everybody should not be watching porn, period. Men, women, they, them, all of the above. You should not be watching porn. Back to No FAP. The final little bit that I wanted to insert here to share my final wrap up on this is, one, you got to be aware of your sacred sexual energy. And if you are addicted to porn, you are addicted to masturbation, or you find yourself doing that way too much regularly, it's very, very important that you change those habits. Okay, you change those habits, because if you don't, you're going to, if you haven't already noticed, your relationships will crumble, your sex life will crumble, because you're projecting these unrealistic expectations not only on your partner, on yourself, and on reality. And ultimately, as a man, there's no reason that you should be masturbating. Now, having sex often is not a bad thing. Having sex often is a great thing. And in fact, if you have a partner, hopefully it's the person that you would like to have your kids. I always recommend that to my brothers in my brotherhood program. Do not have sex unless you want this woman to be the mother of your kids, because that's the type of seriousness and energy that we need to be taking towards our sexual partners now. Men and women are both very, very promiscuous, and there's a lot of reasons for that. I'll definitely have to make another video on that as well. But all in all, what I wanted to kind of relay here is that we need to be very mindful of who we're expending our energy on. Are you expending your sacred energy? This is your vital life force energy. This is the energy that creates worlds, and you're blowing it on some e-thought that you paid $10 a month for. Like we need to do better. As men, we need to do better. Okay, and I made it my job to help men do that, because I myself have suffered from many of the challenges and degeneracies of life, and luckily I have had a strong enough will to get out of that and change my habits and been able to become a stronger man as a result of that. But a lot of men are suffering right now, and that's causing a great detriment to our society. So I highly recommend, if you aren't already on the FAP train, the no FAP train, I should say, to get off the FAP train and get on the no FAP train. For 2021, make that your goal. Quit masturbation, quit porn. Trust me, every area of your life will improve because of that. You will feel stronger. You will have much, much more energy. You'll feel more motivated to do all the things that you want to do. You'll feel more motivated to go out and talk to women. If you're a single man and you're masturbating, like, come on, guy. Go out and meet women. And pandemic, I can't meet. We meet women online anyways. We meet each other online anyways. So what has that changed much? Not really. So that's what I want to leave you with. My perspective is No FAP is a great movement. I think the obsession of it is a little much, to be honest. I think it's a great thing. No man should be masturbating. There shouldn't be a reason for men to masturbate. I think that's definitely something that's only happened within the last 1,000 years, because we must have been bored or something. Maybe when we were like primates, maybe we would just finger our little willies around and like little bananas and stuff, right? So stop playing with your fucking banana and quit the porn, quit fapping off. There's no reason to fap off to those e-girls online, and learn to become stronger. Okay? If you really like this video, make sure you click the like button and subscribe for more. And I will see you on the other side, my friends. No FAP 2021. Let's fucking do it, boys. Let's do it.